Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. In today's video, this is Games You Never Heard Of Part 7. Yes, we are on Part 7. We're closing in on that 10. Today's game is basically a rip-off Mortal Kombat. It's a lot worse than Mortal Kombat, and it's very weird controls. Like, I'm okay at Mortal Kombat. Like, I'm not anything incredible, but I'm not bad, you know. I'm like the average player. But this, oh my god, I was terrible at this. I think I lost every single match apart from this one that I'm showing you right here. But there's so many weird things with this game. Like, you've got throw, you've got kick, you've got jumping kick, you've got jumping punch, you've got a special, you've got a emoji counter, something like that. I think that's what it's called. But it's extremely weird of a game. Like, don't get me wrong, it's not a bad game, like, at all. I'd say it's one of the better games that I've reviewed so far in this series. But for what it's trying to be, it just doesn't deliver, you know? Like, there's so much potential in games like these, and there are so many like big hitters like Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, you know. There's so many sort of like big titles in this sort of genre, and that is like, if you're not the top, you're not gonna make it, you're not gonna get known, you're not gonna succeed as a game. And I feel like that really shows in this. Like, don't get me wrong, it's not a bad game, but is it on the level of those Mortal Kombats, your Street Fighters, your Tekkens? No, absolutely not. It's not. The characters are cool, the moves are cool, but by no means is it anywhere near those games. I appreciate their effort for what they're trying to be, but they are not succeeding in what they're trying to be. Like, look at, you can just watch this gameplay. I'm not sure what's going on. He keeps throwing fish at me. I'm not sure what I'm meant to do with that, because they don't do damage, they just knock me down. But then, like, he puts small, like, look, that didn't do any damage. And then I do actually load into a match, and I get absolutely destroyed by this guy. Honestly, this guy just annihilates me. Pardon me. But yeah, this guy just annihilates me. But there's like, I think there's 24 characters you can play. And I only played the original character because I was like, oh, I can't be bothered learning anyone else. I'm only going to be doing this for like 10 minutes. I haven't deleted the game yet though, so that should say something. This is only the second game I haven't deleted right after playing it for the video. But overall, it's an alright game, you know. I can't give it any complaints, but I also can't give it many praises, which for me is a big issue. You know, if you can't give a game like praise, it's not got that much replayability, which is what I sort of look for in a game. Like, I'm currently doing a series on my channel where I'm playing through Spider-Man 2, but I've already completed that game, and I'm going again on a second difficulty. Whereas this, you're just doing fights, you know, there's no real structure to the game. And you know, with, like, for example, with Tekken, you know, you put like 25p into the machine. I know that's different currency from what I'm meant to be using, because, you know, I live in England, we use pounds, pennies, whereas a 25-cent coin, that's what you use in America to play a machine. But you do that to play the game, and then you're done. You know, if you want to go again, you can, but there's no, like, story to it. Whereas this game has a story, and in my opinion, it's not a very well fleshed out story. Like, it's really bad. Like, look at that. I got aced in this game. Are you... Nah. I was not happy with that. But yeah, that's all I really have to say for this game. Overall, I'm going to give it a 6.8 out of 10. So it's not quite made it to the 7 mark, but it's getting 6.8. It's not the worst game we've reviewed. I think if you want a quick game to have a bit of fun with your friends or with somebody who comes around, this is a good game to do it, but I wouldn't necessarily recommend, downloading it thinking, oh, this is going to be the next game that I'm going to get into. But that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you do enjoy. If you do, let me know down in the comments. If you have any videos you want me to make, let me know down in the comments. I've been looking at my statistics, and a lot of people are watching my content, but not many are subscribing. I would love it if you could subscribe. I upload daily. I stream as much as possible. You don't have to, but the option's there if you want to. But yeah, have a good day. Goodbye.